During the 2011 NBA Draft, Kawhi Leonard was selected by the Pacers with the 15th pick, but quickly traded to the San Antonio Spurs for George Hill. During his rookie year, Kawhi would play behind Richard Jefferson until Jefferson was traded March of 2012 to the Warriors, making Kawhi the starter. Kawhi showed encouraging promise throughout his rookie year, making the All-Rookie team, but placing 4th in the Rookie of the Year standings. During the 2013 season, Kawhi would continue to develop, helping the Spurs reach the NBA Finals where they played the Miami Heat. The Spurs and Kawhi would battle with the Heat, but fell short in 7 games. During the 2014 season, Kawhi would help the Spurs reach 62 wins as he averaged 13 points and 6 rebounds. Kawhi would be named All-Defensive Second Team, and the Spurs quickly found themselves in a rematch versus the Miami Heat in the finals. Kawhi led the Spurs to a 4-1 victory, averaging 17 points and 6 rebounds. This performance earned 22-year-old Kawhi the Finals MVP. Being just 3 years removed from the draft, Kawhi had already captured 2 of basketball's biggest prizes. Throughout the 2015 season, Kawhi continued to raise the bar of his play, averaging a league-high 2.3 steals per game. Kawhi would snag the Defensive Player of the Year award that year, putting him in elite company with Hakeem and Michael Jordan to be the only players to win a Finals MVP, along with the Defensive Player of the Year award. In the 2015 offseason, Kawhi signed a 5-year $90 million deal with the Spurs. By the time January of 2016 rolled around, Kawhi was selected for his first All-Star appearance, being named a starter. Kawhi helped the Spurs reach an impressive 67-15 record and earned Defensive Player of the Year honors for the 2nd year in a row. Kawhi went on to show out in the playoffs with spectacular performances, including a 31-point, 11-rebound game of Game 3 versus the Thunder. However, Kawhi's efforts were not enough as the Spurs lost in 6 games to the Thunder. During the 2017 season, Kawhi would solidify his star status by being selected as an All-Star again and averaged nearly 26 points a game. Kawhi led the Spurs to the Western Conference Finals with a playoff average of 28 points, 7.8 rebounds, and 4.6 assists per game. Leonard, however, would abruptly exit the game in the 3rd quarter due to a controversial play by Zaza Pachulia. Leonard would not return to the series and the Spurs would be swept by the Warriors. The 2017 to 2018 season was a setback for Kawhi. He missed the first 27 games with a quad injury. Then just 9 games later in January, he was ruled out indefinitely for rehab on the same quad. The Spurs medical staff cleared Kawhi to play just a month later, but Kawhi took advice from his own doctors. Despite receiving heavy criticism from the media, fans, and even his team, Kawhi would sit for the rest of the season. In the 2018 offseason, news broke that Kawhi had requested a trade due to the disagreement over his injury rehab. Kawhi and Danny Green would be traded to the Raptors for DeMar DeRozan and several other players. Kawhi led Toronto to the 2nd best record in the NBA, earning them a 2 seed in the playoffs. The Raptors then reached the finals after an exciting 7-game series versus the Sixers and a 6-game win versus the Bucks. Kawhi would go on to lead the Raptors to a remarkable 4-1 series victory over the heavily favored Golden State Warriors. Kawhi's play would go down as an all-time great playoff performance and would undoubtedly be awarded his 2nd Finals MVP. It is uncertain up to this date where Kawhi will land this offseason. However, Kawhi is certain to make that team a title contender as he has solidified his place as arguably the best player in the NBA.